Coming straight out of the rivers and lakes, another P-Load production.
Welcome back, everybody. Glad to see you again. This is an updated tutorial for my Kick Video Shoutout package for Streamer.bot and OBS. As you know, in the original tutorial, I showed the whole process of building the OBS shoutout scene, importing the actions into Streamer.bot, and just connecting it all together. Well, that video is old but still useful, especially if you want to see how I made the OBS shoutout scenes and how to actually import the actions into Streamer.bot. However, this updated version is going to be, I hope, much cleaner and a little more focused. So in this video, I'm going to show you the basic setup for my Kick Video Shoutout action and what OBS scenes you need and the files and things like that, and also what Streamer.bot actions you are going to import into the application. However, if you want to see how I built the original shoutout scene visually, you can always go back and watch the original version of this tutorial first, because in that video I go through the whole OBS scene building process in a lot more detail. And also, if you've never imported actions into Streamer.bot, the original video shows you how to do that too. So go ahead and check that out, and I hope you stick around and hit that like, subscribe button and all of that, or share it. Nah, I'm just kidding. But I hope you share this video with someone who you think may find it useful. Cheers. Okay, let's get right into it. We got our OBS open, and then we're on our main game screen, right? Let me make it bigger and also hide my ugly mug so you can actually see the OBS screen. So here we have our main game. The source says main. I'm actually using an image of the game Hotu Loshu, Book of the Dragons. Check it out on Steam. Chinese game, fan translated by our senior brother Lash. So anyway, you're going to have your main scene here. Let me zoom. Going to have your main scene here, and this is going to have your game and your nested shoutout alert. How to add a nested scene, you're just going to go in here, add, and look for a scene, and then you're going to choose the scene shoutout alert, and it appear here, and then you're going to make it hidden. And that's all you have to do for the main game scene. Next, we have the shoutout alert. In the shoutout alert scene, I made a folder which I call shoutout base, which is how we made this. And I'm using my buddy Sigma the Majestic's Kick account because he has a lot of followers and a lot of clips on his page. I myself don't have many Kick followers, and therefore I have 0 clips. But anyway, in this folder, let me zoom back out. In this folder is just this main part right here. This main part right here. Got a text that says shoutout to. And I added some filters to it. Just a shadow. Make sure you choose dual Kawase here. That comes with OBS. And the next is the shoutout text. This, you just need a placeholder. This will be controlled by Streamer.bot. This is the actual username. Next, we need a browser source called profile pic. You don't have to do anything here, but you do need to use this custom CSS. You do need to use this custom CSS here, because it won't work without it. And I will provide that in the download, so don't worry. And the yellow is just the background. And for the profile pic properties, I don't know. For the profile pic filters, I've got the user defined shader, which for some reason I can't remember the name of the plugin right now. But you can see it how I did it in the original tutorial. But this just makes it this is the circle mask. Let's see if I can zoom up on that. This is just the circle mask filter, right? And I also added a shadow. Added a shadow too. But anyway, that's it for that. And to see how I actually made this, you can go and check out how I did it in the original tutorial. And finally, we have a shout out clip, which we want to be hidden because that's going to be controlled by StreamerBot as well. So where is it? Right here, this shout out clip. StreamerBot will turn it on and it's going to play. This is a browser source. I'll give you the file that you need to actually run it, which is shoutout.html. I'll provide all of that. In the download, so you don't have to worry about it. Just make sure it's off. And those are the only two things you need right now. The shoutout alert with these parts. Your main game with the shoutout alert scene nested inside of it. So let's actually test it out, shall we? Where is my Kick? Here's my Kick profile. As you can see, I only have 42 followers. But see, only have 42 followers. So go check me out on Kick. Follow me, Blueface Beast, the Blueface Beast Young Z. Anyway, so what you're gonna do, you know how shoutouts work, right? Shout out Sigma the Majestic. And you can see it appears. And of course, you could play around with the sizes and all of that. Arrange it, layout any way you want. So have fun with that. After the shout out finishes, it will, I got it delayed for 35 seconds. So then it'll disappear. So the whole thing lasts for about 30 seconds. And then let's take a look at the StreamerBot. So here's the StreamerBot app. What you need to do is go over here to actions and queues. And the shout out is actually two actions in here. And this is from VRF Lad. I'm not really sure how to say his name. VR Vlad. I don't know. But he made the original one. I just improved it for Kick. So when you import it, you're going to get this. And let's see if I can zoom. There we go. So you have this action, I break for bots. You can check out how to do that over in the original tutorial. I won't go into it now. I'm trying to keep this as short as possible. You got the kick add target info. It's got to be input 0, right? It's going to set the browser source and the visibility state. I'm not going to go through everything, but it's going to go through all of these in this order. And if something doesn't work, it's going to stop the code and go to this failed shoutout right here. If everything is working smooth, it's going to play the video and show the name and all that good stuff. And then I got it delayed. Yeah, I don't know. My zoom is not coming all the way in. Let's see. No. Anyway, it's going to go through all of these and then delay for 3.5 seconds. Oh, wait, that's too long. .5 seconds. So when you download the file, be sure to change that delay. That was way too long. And yep, that's it for the Streamer.bot actions. So I will provide all the files you need to actually run it. And the only thing you have to do is build. The only thing you have to do is build the shoutout. The shoutout files are the, let's see, can I zoom in? My zoom is kind of funky, right? So it's going to be 4 files in here. Shoutout.html for the browser source, the text for the custom CSS, the kick shoutout action to import into Streamer.bot, and some extra files here, which is just a no HTML. You probably don't even need that. And that's a wrap. I hope that clears things up a little bit. And once again, to see how I actually made the shoutout part, check out the original tutorial. And yeah, that's it. I will show you how to make the shoutouts in Streamer.bot. Just really quick, just go to the commands. Click anywhere, go to add. You're gonna get this box. You know the deal. SO, shoutout, blah, 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 blah. Do that. That's also, I think this is in the original tutorial too. So anyway, this is getting too long already. So I'm out. Thanks for watching.